Hello, everybody. I know there's gonna be a fucking issue with it. The music in the background. Hello, hello, hello. So, gonna be jumping back to playing some old Spider-Man games, but with this game, we are going to be playing when it's a sequel to a game that a lot of people remember and look back fondly on. However, we don't. We always talk about the first one, but we never go to the sequel, which is Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, which came out in 2001. I mentioned this, if I'm remembering this all correctly, hopefully, I played a little bit of this when I played the Spider-Man game on the Dreamcast port for it. Like, I played the entire game. I put a little bit of this at the end, just kind of show what it was. And I also mentioned a little bit in the Spider-Man movie game, the very first, based on the first Sam Raimi film, that there was an ad for that in this game. So now gonna play the fucking thing. Hopefully it'll be like a full playthrough. However, this one we're gonna have a little bit of a twist. It's a little different than what people will remember because of the time of its release. And I thought about this very bizarrely while I was at work, because I had found this. But the game was supposed to be a certain way, with certain locations and certain titles. However, then the September 11th attacks happened. So the game had to be edited and changed a little bit. So that version, the pre-9/11 version, is what we're going to be playing. Which is, it's pretty much the same game, just like those things different, including where the end takes place, because that was the big problem. So yeah. And away we go, because the only version I could find. There we go. Over. The only version I could find was from Europe. But we're doing it. Developed by Vicarious Visions instead of Neversoft, because they were, I believe at the time, they had to have been working on the new Tony Hawk. I think that's kind of where they moved over to. They didn't make, like, Treyarch took over Spider-Man, and it basically. I remember Treyarch did the ports of the game onto the PC and Dreamcast. And that's what the cutscenes are going to be seeing when they, because of it being like, hey, it's a comic book. So, hey, what happened previously on Spider-Man? And that's all the new cutscenes where obviously Spider-Man has black webbing. Ah, yes. Excuse me, I was handed ice cream before while we were starting. I was just like, oh, okay. Thank you. Previously on Spider-Man.
Who dares? Face me, coward! Face a worthy foe. Spider-Man?
He's stealing Octavius's device! That was Eddie Brock. I don't want to believe that you pulled off the heist today, but I've got to make sure.
Daredevil.
That leaves one question. Where's Rhino?
Cat!
Phase 1 complete.
Let's imagine when I.
Let us begin phase 2.
Oh, hey.
No one
Thank you for the
can
follow-up.
control the symbiotes. No one!
And now, Spider-Man 2.
Damn. There's a demo here. Could show you like an actual level of the game, but just like, hey, look, just watch these moves that happen. Oh, something thing almost fell. Shit. Connor has been taken out and his assistant. I think back to some of the levels that are going to be coming up. This. Got the electric freaking hack. The second computer just by shooting it with electricity. I think also is I saw the classic villains. But I didn't know there was a live action trailer for this game. Like as a TV spot, would have him in costume. I didn't actually know about that.
Welcome, true believers.
Ah, Stanley.
Stan Lee here to bring you yet another scintillating tale of superhero daring do. Now it appears that trouble has found our arachnid hero yet again. So get ready for a pulse-pounding, web-slinging tale of shocking revelations.
Now spanning the universe even more. We got the X-Men.
Beast, what's got you bounding about? Not a sentinel attack, I hope.
Greetings, my web-slinging compatriot. I noticed perchance your diurnal patrol and thought I would provide you with information of a practical and necessary nature.
Thanks for the show of interest, Beast. But I've been doing this for a while now. I think I'm okay.
Indeed. We shall see. Would you mind telling me what this is?
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
I do believe you are correct, sir. Since you're so smart, why don't you try following me?
All right. Yeah, so we'll get the Tommy Tallarico score. Yeah, so slight changes in his design. I'm trying to remember when I played this. The only one I can think of is like for the Dreamcast, but I think I might have mentioned. So it's like he's got the black webbing on his costume because that was forgotten about, or still with the engine because it was built on the Tony Hawk engine. That maybe they couldn't put like all this black out everywhere because everyone was all blue, and like Black Cat didn't have a mask on.
Time's a wasting. I better get a move on. Pressing R2 allows me to web swing. With
Yep.
that, I should be able to catch up to Beast with no problem.
Yep. Yeah, he got the black webbing, and he's also got the arm web underneath the armpits, which is like an old, like from like he has the first appearance of everything.
Pretty good, Webhead. Now I've seen these all over the city.
This gives me more webbing.
Yep. Boom, boom, boom.
Building looks far. If I jump forward and web swing, I should make it.
Yep. Oh, that we're on to the Baxter building too.
This guy looks like trouble.
I remember I have 4K enhancements on. That's why the
Using
graphics
square
are the way
and
they
circle,
look.
I can punch and kick.
These are all
Pressing
like
triangle, I
upscale.
can shoot my web.
Yep. That same combat as the other one. But let's do that. It's the exact same controls. But yeah, there's the Baxter building. It's not where it was in the first game.
He's all mine. Looks like I'm expected. Holding L1 will allow me to target those guys from here. I don't think those were tourists.
I mean, for that first Spider-Man game. Hey, Hollow. For that first Spider-Man game, you know, we had a person taking the tours of New York rooftops, and I had to go find their purse.
Superior performance, Spider-Man.
I'd say it's even
I'll wager
spectacular.
you could use one of these.
Nah, we're good.
One of these will give me more health.
But I have a full health though.
I'm already at full health.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like a boss fight that's gonna happen later. And I'm like, oh,
Already at full health.
yep. Alright. Yep, he's dead.
Now this looks intriguing.
Piece of cake. Using my L1 targeting mode, I can direct my web swing.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. Exercise caution at any rate.
See. There we go. Whoop. Come on, buddy.
Splendid thus far. You're almost there, Spider-Man.
I'm more weirded out for another like fact, though. It's like, so Beast is testing me, right? These are tutorials, so like, will he just not help me at all? Like, if Spider-Man seemed to be having any issues, would he not like come and help me?
Pressing R1 allows me to zip line.
Yep, I see the webbing, please. Thank you. Oh, that's never a good sound. Beast. I wonder if I should do the tutorial.
However did you
for this.
become so proficient a shot with your web shooters, Spider-Man?
Targeting.
I can cycle through targets by pressing the L2 button. I can pull them towards me by pressing web and down, or I can pick them up by pressing punch and throw them by pressing punch again.
Yep. I mean, my web just automatically goes to whoever. Just trying to remember. So you can carry the Visions billboard instead of a Neversoft billboard.
It's all mine! I love watching me work.
Oh, buddy.
Your slinging days are over.
See, now I can take the help.
It appears to me that the safeguarding of the metropolis is in capable hands. Should you ever require more assistance, feel free to pay us a visit at the Mutant Academy to run through our Danger Room training simulator.
Sure, Beast, I'll do that. Thanks for the pointers.
I wonder if there's anything else at this Mutant Academy. Perhaps maybe a fighting game tournament. Since Spider-Man is also a playable character in a game that came out the same year called X-Men Mutant Academy 2. Because Activision had the rights for like doing a lot of Marvel games, so they had like a shared game universe basically. There's the newspaper from the last game. Tell us what happened. Yeah, there's actually one of the stages is you're by poolside, so all the any character you pick will be in like beach attire.
You won't get far with that Spidey tracer on him.
Whoa, web freak!
Actually, if I remember correctly, he was also a playable character in the first one, which came out in the year 2000.
Whoa, like Boy Scouts.
Because like the Mutant Academy games, even though it was before like X-Men Evolution started airing on Kids WB back in the day, I mean, although all those stuff,
Right to anyone?
the Moon Academy 1 and 2 both had the same look as the 90s animated series. And then with the first 3D fighting X-Men game in 2002, with that Next Dimension, it just had like a more of a comic book-y look. Exactly what to do here. And if I stood in front of that, I would get knocked my ass right into that wall.
Did it. Now to find out if there's more of them.
It's just random crimes. We're gonna take this to the court.
Set up. Huh. How original. All of you guys against me.
Yep.
You should have called for backup!
I'm sorry, was that for me or for you?
There's more going on here than meets the eye.
Oh, there we go, there's the grapple. Oh yeah, that's where I just was. We gotta solve all the random crimes before they let us go. Give me my card.
What are they up to now?
Ooh.
Boy, I doubt the owner's insured against barbarians.
Yep. Sadly not.
There. A little paint and Bondo should fix things here.
You know, just a fire and something. The internal card, that's no big deal.
Spider-Man 10, Nameless Thug 0. Another shout out for yours truly. The signal from my spider tracer is growing weak. Better
Sure.
take to the rooftops and follow my compass.
Yep. Up we go. And I remember when I was showing this game off last time. I remember what the last
higher.
battle was.
Not high enough.
I fucking remember. And I will fucking do it again if it happens. I remember the fucking fight. But yeah, fucking Twitch was like giving me issues. Like up until recently, I couldn't clip my Wolverine reaction for some reason.
Compass should lead right to him.
Like I wanted to clip that particular moment. It was just like, oh no, you can't clip this. I was like, huh? Like something went wrong.
You should have called for backup!
Just grapple you. Yep. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 reaction was fine.
It'll stop the machine.
But Wolverine was just like, nah. I had like one error for Spider-Man 2, and then it just started fixing itself up a bit.
He's all mine!
There we go. I could web it up, I'm gonna blow it up. Just keep punching till it explodes. Now we're here on the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, the skyline is still the same. Oh no, no! I died. But apparently Spider-Man couldn't web zip from that position. Like those giant ass cables that you can run across, you can't web zip onto them.
Alright. The signal from my Spidey tracer is stronger from up here. My compass should lead right to him.
Web spikes, which became web gauntlets in the movie game. Always remember that. You know, one of the big features for the movie game was you can improve your abilities. So you could find like a secret token that would give you like improved web gauntlets. If you hit them twice, they'll be even stronger. So flurry kick. Right back here on the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, let's try this again.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
But but I'm, s- but 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 I'm Spider-Man. Web swinging from buildings and high above rooftops is my thing. I shouldn't be scared of height.
Get him!
No. Speaking of like heights and shit, so gameplay footage of the canceled Spider-Man 4 game that was fair enough. I was like, I'm just killing all these people. Or just kick them off the building. But yeah, for the 360 was showcased recently. Like we had like a rip of the Wii version that was canceled, but now we actually had like actual gameplay because we only had screenshots of the 360 version because Radical Entertainment was making the fourth game on console, and the Wii was done by Eurocom.
Something's not right around here.
Well, there's all those turrets I can see from up here. Shh. We're just gonna sneak over there.
These guys are bent on stopping me from catching that motorcycle. Better take them all out before they hurt someone.
You should have called for backup! You should have called for backup!
And just you can web it and stable it forever. Nope. I thought all the buildings look weird, by the way. Because some of it's like upscaling.
You should have called for backup!
Whew, that's all of them. Now to find that motorcycle.
Oh, the house right there. Perfect. I think the warehouse right there. Oh no! Oh my! Are you serious? I thought I cleared just enough to fucking be able to whip scene to the last building. Oh, you bastards! Yeah.
All right. The signal from my Spidey tracer is stronger from up here. My compass should lead right to him.
I'll admit, I was not expecting the fact that I couldn't web sync to the next building. That's some bullshit. I was in the perfect range.
Do-gooder!
Like it's literally an upgrade you can get where you can increase how far you can go, and it just adds an extra a third swing.
If I take
Word to your mama.
You should have called for backup!
I'm guess. Let me take a wild guess. You have a delay hollow.
Get him!
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Perhaps. Get the barnyard animal. That freaking meme. Damn. Yep. Things you have to deal with. It's weird because I think if I remember later on, there's obviously going to be more different enemy types, right? Because some of the villains.
Oh man.
Something's not right around here. These guys are bent on stopping me from catching that motorcycle. Better take them all out before they hurt someone.
It's got to be very stealthy.
You're dead, do-gooder!
I mean, technically for like, all right.
Whew, that's all of them. Now to find that motorcycle.
Hopefully this time I don't mess up and kill myself.
He's all mine.
He's like, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to swing in there. And I was like, nah, you're not web swinging. No.
You're being followed.
I know. You go on ahead. I've got something planned.
Looks like this is the place. Now I know I have that invite here somewhere. If this were a movie, someone would spring a trap right about now! One lone hero against overwhelming odds. Ah, I love being me.
Yep.
You're dead, do-gooder! You're dead, do-gooder!
It's funny that specific
Those boxes
move.
make great projectiles.
Heck.
All eyes on me. Oh, I feel special.
Your slinging days are over!
Oh.
You should have called for backup!
How many of these guys are there?
Quite a bit. That's all this level really is. Until we complete and get to the boss
Look
fight.
at me go. Can't be too many of them left.
Get him!
Hope you guys have Galactus hidden somewhere.
You're dead, do-gooder!
None of you guys can reach the ceiling, can you?
Your slinging days are over! You should have called for backup!
What the fuck? Alright, I got to the last guy apparently, and it killed me.
One lone
Well,
hero
I was on my way
against
to get the
overwhelming
health.
odds. Ah, I already at full health.
Get him! Get him!
Those boxes make great projectiles. All eyes on me. Oh, I feel special.
You're dead, do-gooder!
How many of these guys are there? Look at me go.
You should have called the backup!
Can't be too many of them left. You see where he went? None of you guys can reach the ceiling, can you? Hope you guys have Galactus hidden somewhere.
Oh, so gonna bring it down with me. Okay, got it right down there.
You're dead, do-gooder!
I think there's one more left.
Oh, there it is.
What, no more?
Yeah, because it's part of the cutscene, so
Time to
that's
get
coming
some
up.
answers.
Yeah, it's part of the cutscene that happens next. So, if I remember, this guy just
All right,
will
Chuckles,
spawn in.
You're gonna tell me everything you know.
I ain't telling you spit!
I thought you'd say that. You know, I've never really suspended a man like this before. I hope this web line holds.
Okay. They said something about an airfield. Hangar 18. That's all I know, I swear.
Big Mary,
Now there's a good thug. You see? You're not as dumb as you look.
Mary, this fan.
Get up, wall crawler. I'm not done beating on you yet.
Shocker! Nice to see you too.
You like that, huh? Well, hold still, because you're gonna love this.
Yeah, so around here is when I
You're
last
getting
played.
sloppy, Shocker, old buddy. Maybe I can yank some boxes on him. What happened, Shocker? Did you flunk out of electrician school? I better beat Shocker quickly. No, you can't have my lunch money.
What about those boxes? Is that the ones that are hanging up in the air, or the ones? These ones?
That's it, Shocker. Let it out. Bend!
Like, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, well, the boxes are up here. If I jump down, they're gonna fall.
You can't hide from me.
Dang.
Fight like a man, bug.
You just explain the reason why I can't. Damn it.
fire's about to reach those drums.
Oof. Yeah, I knew.
I really think we're making some progress here.
I remember Shocker's like the hardest fucking battle. Ah, fail. Damn it. Damn you, Shocker.
All right, Chuckles. You're getting sloppy, Shocker, buddy. Maybe I can yank some boxes on him.
Oh shit. If I can just get the fucking the boxes targeted.
I better beat Shocker quickly.
Got him. Shocker.
I believe that's all the time we have for today. I think we made some real progress today, Shocker. I really do.
Yep.
Hey,
Just gonna carry him out.
when you get to prison, remember to share your feelings with the group, okay?
Look this thing here. Just web him up. Here's a present from Spider-Man.
Let's see.
I know you guys still think I'm a villain for some reason.
Hangar 18, right? There's a Hangar 18 at the airfield. I don't
Yep.
need pointy ears and a cape to figure out that this is probably another heist.
Yep. We got ourselves a Batman reference. We got fucking getting him changing out his web cartridges, which is something that was not in the previous Spider-Man game at all. We collect them, but he never has to change them out. Yep, put the name. We're gonna be uncreative. Rolling back out still affecting Siri. Look at that. That picture right there is what we unlocked from beating the boss. It's a really badass picture of you taking out a Shocker. And now it's daytime, by the way.
So where did they come from?
You know, there's some random people in New York City with missile launchers. That's not a big deal.
Hey there, Spidey fans.
Hey there,
These
Stanley.
guys look like they're up to no good. Well, luckily Spidey's on the scene to make them realize the error of their ways. But watch out, Webhead. This time you may be in over your head.
Yep. See, we're gonna
That
preview.
tip I got from the Shocker's goon said there's something going down at the airfield tonight. If I hurry, I can just make it. Looks like someone's hired some serious muscle.
I'm trying to remember. Do we ever even? I don't remember if you even find out who these guys are, like who their what their affiliation is, other than hired goon or a mercenary or whatever. Or let's approach these guys.
There's Spider-Man. Arm the bomb and clear out.
So now, seconds later, I somehow missed them.
A bomb! Something this size could take out a whole city block.
Yep.
Better find the mercenaries and figure out how to turn it off.
Yep. We gotta fight. Each enemy had a key. I gotta
That
figure.
bomb had slots that looked like they were made for keys.
Yep.
If I can find them, I can probably disarm the bomb.
And the worst part, the compass always tells me where the bomb is, but I have to fucking go traveling around to figure out where the people are. The camera always does that. Just a little dumb.
Get him! He's all mine.
Anyone looking for a blue key?
Your slinging days are over.
I'm trying to remember if not what I wanted to do. If
Thanks. I always wanted a red key.
okay, pop them in.
1 down, 3 to go.
It increases the time, thankfully, for every key.
It's now or never, Spidey.
Come on, push it.
That's 2. We're halfway there.
Okay.
This neighborhood's a maze.
Yeah. You know how basically that's how like New York. It's like some of the buildings are very mazy. Whoa. Cop car, but no cops around.
You're dead, do-gooder.
All right, the yellow key.
Hell yeah. Green key, got them all.
You didn't need this green key, did you?
Alright. Get the fuck out of here. What's the bomb defuse and get the fuck out of here. Okay, yellow. Whoop.
3 magical keys.
Bomb disabled.
That's it for the bomb.
Now out we
on to
go.
the airfield.
Or not, apparently. You just decided to stop right there. So instead of running off stage left, stage right, I
See
guess.
what these guys are up to.
Ooh. I guess that was a cargo plane.
Everybody down.
Whoa! This is getting serious. Wait a minute. That looks like the same briefcase that Shocker stole.
Yep.
If I can get this one, I bet I'll figure out what's going on here.
The cops will be here soon. When they show, make sure they have a good time.
Yeah.
They're gonna ambush the cops.
Yep.
And with some pretty heavy gear as well. I better hurry and take those machine guns out.
Damn straight we are.
What a mess. The cops are on their way. If I don't whip up these machine guns, they're gonna be in for a rough night.
Yep. What was
I
it?
need to take out all 6 machine guns.
Well, it's not the same music like for the Never song because that was done by Tommy Tallarico and this is done by some like other artists. It's actually it's not bad. So this one will be very kind of stealthy. Bang now. I did. I better not let them see me. So and I immediately get spotted. Yeah. Ow. Yeah.
Your slinging days are over.
So yeah, that move.
3 down, 3 to go.
Web them up or destroy them. Like were the two things you can do. And I haven't found it yet, but I do believe the spider armor is still here. I can't imagine it being gone.
You're dead, do-gooder.
Oh, police are almost here. We just checked that right there. hoping maybe this out of the way box probably was. I was hoping that would have like some Spidey armor or whatever.
Adding this Freon to my webbing should make it freeze, just like ice.
Oh shit! I thought that was more. I thought that was more web. I didn't know that it was actually ice web.
Whoa! Hey!
Fuck shooting at me.
Take that, spider freak.
You tied up the pilot? Good. Now let's get out of here.
Quick, Spider Lad. You stop the plane, and I'll get the bad guys. Oh, wait. I don't have a sidekick. I guess a handy-dandy Spider Tracer will have to do while I rescue the pilot.
Yep. If I recall that the thing about what was changed, this levels we're about to play is the first thing that was changed. More of it's just its name. Because I remember it was called Wind Tunnel in the one that I had.
It's out of control. Maybe I can use my webbing to stop it.
Yep.
I've got to clear these barrels out of the way.
Yep.
The plane is gonna blow if I don't clear a path for it.
Yep.
Great. The door's shut. There has to be a switch somewhere.
Damn it. I've been apprehended from a plane kidnapping.
Whoa!
Remember how I know we have to destroy the shit in the way, and then we got to stop the plane. So we got to get in front of it.
Out of control. Maybe I can use my webbing to stop it.
Yeah. So basically, we got to get in front and blow up these barrels. Blow up everything. Ow. There we go.
Thank you for traveling, Air Spidey. Rise and shine, Captain. Okay, now that the pilot's safe, I have to get to that helicopter.
Just leave him there.
I just hope whoever's behind this isn't one of those island base in the middle of nowhere types. I don't have that much web fluid.
No, I think I did play the tutorial before. Part of me feels like if I am good, should probably try it out at the end, just because like you go to the X Mansion and into the danger room and you train with Rogan and Professor X, which is actually kind of cool.
The signal from my Spidey Tracer is getting weaker. I better move before I lose it completely.
Yep. So fuck the people on these rooftops. We gotta go. There it is.
Ah, the old trusty Spidey armor.
Hell yeah. Nope. They're firing a rocket at me? What the fuck? Stop it. No, it's actually pre that movie, but this is what the fucking ending of Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. And remember, you had to go get the lizard, had to go on the cranes and shit. It's basically what I got, what I'm doing here. What are you fucking firing a missile at me? They don't. because I don't appreciate it. Last cartridge. Be a little finicky with fucking the crawling. Ooh, like that fucking goes like a fucking a distance there. Like when I was on the Brooklyn Bridge, it didn't do that. Okay, there we go. I'm low on the web fluid, man. I'm also controlling this with an analog stick, which I tried it. I remember that one video I fucking watched from another known streamer. Yeah, we did have analog stick games on the PlayStation. Because we didn't have it all set up well yet. Now I gotta go hunt down fucking web. My cartridges are low.
Spidey's hot on the trail, and this time it looks to have led him to the train yards. Well, things look quiet now, but evil is afoot, and it's up to our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man
I see buttons.
to ferret out evil where it lay.
Yep.
This place looks like a prison complex. There are guards everywhere. No doubt they're all Hammerhead's men. Well, I don't want to alert the whole place, so I better play this one quiet and sneaky.
Water! Water!
Yeah, web yank them into the train cars. I think there's a puzzle related to this. Ooh, head first into a train track. Car, sorry. Ugh. Hey, go more float. I see what this whatever the hell I'm trying to open. I need to go a gate or whatever.
Nuts! Electronic doors. I'll have to turn on the power to open them.
Got free over there. Okay. So we can find a switch that is just the 2 in the middle. Perfect, right here. Boop. All lights are on. Open. I didn't. There was no way to get past that. I couldn't just like web zip or whatever. Climb over the wall. Nah. We gotta open that door.
I bet all these guys are on Hammerhead's payroll. Wonder if Hammerhead provides his goons with medical and dental.
The door release.
Come on.
He's all mine.
Oh, last cartridge. But this isn't a cartridge. This is web ice. So remember, it's going off of how in the first game we had the fire web. Just
He's all mine.
he's frozen now.
You should have called for backup.
There's gotta be a control switch here somewhere.
You're dead, do-gooder.
These guys hit really fucking hard. There's the door release. I got something. Did definitely know that the comic book stuff is still here from the first game. So you get all new selection of comics to get. Okay. One, which are the
Ah, this looks like the control room.
Yep.
I need to find more web cartridges.
Oh, perfect, right here. Please hit the web cartridge. Thank you very much.
Nuts! The door's jammed.
Number 2. That's the place to be. And if this room, if you've played it,
Wrong door.
hang on. If you've played it before and this room might look familiar, like ooh, what is this? That's the same like energy room from the end of the first game. That's where hit all those switches to fucking close the vents on the island that make the thing start to explode.
A lot of guards here for the night shift.
He's all mine.
Please health. Thank you.
Seems like I'm always missing my train.
Yep. So we get a number 7. Oof.
Get him!
What the fuck?
You're dead, do-gooder!
Damn it. Oh, because I had a little web.
Get him!
So I sadly lose my spider armor, but we do gain back the web. Maximum amount of web you can get is 7. If I remember correctly, easy was you had 9. Normal is 7 and hard is 2. Ice ball. Ice ball.
There's got to be a
Ice
control
ball.
switch here somewhere.
So, oh, health. Never mind. Did I get an item? No, it's just that thing.
Come on. You should have called for backup.
Ah, this looks like the control room.
Because trying to like rush this.
A lot of guards here for the night shift.
Great job, guard.
Seems like I'm always missing my train.
Didn't even notice Spider-Man just run by.
Come on. You're dead, do-gooder.
So, number 5. So we know that the train we're looking for is at number 7.
Come on.
I'm already at full health. There's the train.
I did the train just there. Like they moved it in there, but never went further. It was just there. Then a stupid question actually. Because let me can these other ones open?
Great. More guards.
Yeah. Don't worry, we have a plan. We're gonna check number 6.
Come on. Come on. You're dead, do-gooder.
Fuck all y'all, I'm out of here.
Wait a minute here. That guy has a case too. Bet they're responsible for that train robbery.
Huh.
What's so
Look at that
important
man,
about
just
those cases?
dissolved into sand.
Mother.
And without any introduction, any piece of dialogue, Sandman.
Can't miss that train.
And we don't fight Sandman. We gotta get on the train And get the fuck away from him. Must run away from the Sandman.
No way am I letting you go!
I've heard about running into a brick wall, but this is ridiculous.
You'll never catch that train! Where are you running to?
Damn.
Did you think you could lose me?
No.
You gotta be kidding me!
Remember, how the fuck do we take out... Oh, yeah, fucking Spider-Man on mask thing.
Can't. I've heard about running into a brick wall, but this is ridiculous.
Gotta throw these barrels, come on. There we go. Okay. God damn it.
Can't you find someone else to play with?
Hold still, punk!
No.
Hold still, punk!
Oh, it's when I'm in a fucking animation.
You'll never catch that train!
Sand in the tights. This stuff chafes. Sand in the tights. This stuff. Can't. I've heard about running into a brick wall, but this is ridiculous.
Hold still, punk! You'll never catch that train! Take that!
Can't you find someone else to play with?
What's kind of fucking me up with the voice line is it sounds a little bit like Venom. Like the clip of Venom laughing at you.
How many of these things do you have?
I mean, he's made of sand, so. Oh, come on.
Where are you running to? Hold still, punk! Hold still, punk!
No.
Hold
Fuck
still,
you.
punk!
There. Fuck off.
No way am I letting you go! Hold still, punk! Hold still, punk!
What the fuck? While I'm throwing it?
No way am I letting you go! Hold still, punk!
Fuck out of here. Alright, come on.
You'll never catch that train! Hold still, punk!
Can't you find someone else to play with?
Hold still, punk! Where are you running to? Hold still, punk! No way am I letting you go!
Nothing worse than sand in my suit.
Sure.
Can't you find someone else to play with?
Damn it.
If I can just reach that train.
That's what we're trying to do.
Sand in the tights. This stuff chafes.
What the fuck? All you have to do is just get on the train. It's like annoying on the way. If I had the time and patience, I think I would be able to defeat Sandman. You just gotta hit him with those water barrels. And so the beetle. We fought him. We fought him in the freaking Ultimate game.
Times change, Spider-Man. I do what I have to. Some other time, Spider Jerk.
And what's this? Looks like Spiderella's going to the ball.
No. We won't skip this. We won't save it, I should say. Like, we don't...
We are close to our goal, gentlemen. The device you see before you allows an average citizen's body energy to power a city block.
Yep.
In my hands, that power would be limitless.
Yep.
We need Dr. Watts to finish the device. Only she knows where to find the missing piece.
Yeah, plans and speeches are all well and good, but I think you're forgetting about one thing. Spider-Man.
I've already prepared for that eventuality. Let me introduce our insurance policy.
All that fucking stock music.
Enthusiasms. What are mine? What is it which gives me joy? Destroying Spider-Man. A man stands alone, facing the web slinger. This is the time for what? For individual achievement. But in a mob, part of a team. Tomorrow night, the good doctor will be attending the Science and Industry Ball. I'm gonna get the doctor myself.
Yeah.
But I get nowhere unless the team takes out Spider-Man.
Hey.
Spider-Man!
Hammerhead and his thugs have stormed the ball. The people are frightened, and some have even been taken hostage.
Yep.
It looks like Spidey's gonna have his hands full, finding the doctor and keeping everyone safe. Good luck, Webhead!
That's the plan.
Here we go.
It's basically... So this is basically... Yeah, now we're fighting fucking gangsters.
Oh no. There's someone trapped in that elevator. I'd better find the controls.
No, please no.
Oh, yeah.
I bet this will take me to the controls.
Yep, yeah, crawl the vent. Come on. Let's go. Go.
That elevator looks unstable. Better secure it somehow. There! That should hold the elevator. Now to free the person inside.
Have to get on there. There. If I did that, it would fucking fall and kill him. Oh.
Oh, great. More guys with guns.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What doing?
Hey, who dresses you guys anyway? Hobgoblin? Uh-oh. Looks like these guys have hostages.
Yep.
Better be careful.
Jesus. Just popped in the room. Fucking guy gets blasted away.
We are close to our goal, gentlemen.
Jesus.
Hey, you. Help me!
Oh no, there's someone trapped in that elevator. I'd better find the controls.
Right, you will.
I bet this will take me to the controls.
Go, Spider-Man.
That elevator looks unstable. Better secure it somehow. There, that should hold the elevator. Now to free the person inside. Run away!
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Cat's not bad either.
Shut up, man.
Oh great, more guys with guns.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hey, who dresses you guys anyway? Hobgoblin?
What are you doing?
Uh-oh, looks like these guys have hostages. Better be careful.
More pressing than the which we could, is this like a party?
Uh-oh,
Like,
hostages.
but it's just like an
Those
office.
goons won't see me on the ceiling.
Yep.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay.
Oh, thank you,
No sign of Hammerhead anywhere. I'm already at full health. I wish Hammerhead would hurry. Just watch for Spider-Man.
What are you doing?
Oh, thank you, Spider-Man.
What are you doing? Hey, you. Hey,
What are you
you.
doing?
What are you doing? Help me!
You're free now.
Thanks, Spidey.
These were PS1 men.
Help me.
That explains.
Thanks, Spidey.
That does. They need the comfort of me to run by them.
Well,
You know?
that's the last of them. Time to find Hammerhead.
Alrighty.
Better start making sense, lady. Zeus says what?
Just 6 of you against 1 woman? That seems a bit unfair. Unless that happens to be Elektra, in which case you're toast.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. What am I paying you fools for? Don't just stand there. After her! Don't know where you think you're going.
I was just gonna see if they had any more of those Empire State Building snow globes. Hey, do you want one?
What the fuck? Yeah, fucking OBS is in the fucking red right now. What the hell?
None of your meddling. None of your meddling. None of your meddling. Stupid.
Yeah, so it's like this is basically the Rhino boss
Let me
fight.
guess. You're
But outside.
Wabbit.
Ooh.
None of your meddling. None of your meddling. Where are you? Where are you?
Can't make a web swing in this area, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, you can tell kind of which game I played more than. Obviously, I played the first Spider-Man. The Neversoft one more than this one.
You're toast, do-gooder. You're toast, do-gooder.
Okay. I was trying to web yank, but I keep turning around. God damn it. So every time I want to turn around, I freaking get, I do the web yank. When I want to do the web yank, I turn around. We gotta get the gun out of his hand so we can beat him up, because he wants his Tommy gun back. You wanna web yank, please? Dang it. That was a real quick death. Jesus.
Better start making sense, lady. You're toast, do-gooder. None of your meddling. You're toast, do-gooder.
Easy there, fella.
You're toast, do-gooder.
Damn it. Fuck. Just fucking do the web yank. Why don't you two? Jesus. I have to keep repeating that. When I want to turn around, he does the web yank. When he does the fucking web yank, it's because I'm not turning around. I gotta get out of his fucking way. I gotta web yank the gun out of his hand. was gonna get him to fucking
None of your meddling.
I'd say I'm stuck in the wall now. You're stuck in the wall now?
You're toast, do-gooder.
God damn it.
Time to die. None of your meddling. Knock it off.
There.
You're toast, do-gooder.
I can see my house from here.
Time to die.
Let me guess. You're hunting Wabbit.
You're toast, do-gooder. Knock it off. It's curtains for you.
What was fucked up about this whole thing? I don't see any more health. Am I supposed to do this whole thing with just one health pickup available?
Better start making sense
Was
of
it
me.
is it higher up?
You're toast, do-gooder.
Oh, you wanna do this?
Play nice, Hammy.
Knock it off. None of your meddling. You're
There you go.
toast, do-gooder.
Okay, we're doing.
I can see my house from here.
Damn it. Got him. We had to cheese it out, but we got him. He's done for. He's done ski.
There. I hope that holds him. Because there's still a damsel in distress that needs rescuing.
Dum, 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 dum.
What the? Maybe that woman was Elektra. What's this?
Sandman.
First Hammerhead and now Sandman's back. And what do they want with a doctor? I know she works at Biotech. I've seen her there with Connors before. Maybe he knows what this is all about. Come on,
Of this.
Boy, it sounds like Connors is in some real trouble. I really need to limit myself to one rescue a day.
So yeah, got a new picture in the portfolio, which is nice. Yeah, people were, because he was in the game, but they said you couldn't do a fight with him. We are going to be, there is a boss fight with fucking, we will be fighting the lizard. No, spoiler of the next few levels.
Central tower, code red.
Watch this fucking stealth move. Shoot. Call that barnstorming, my friend.
Here it is, Spidey fans. The quintessential high-tech research lab. The pinnacle of modern technology. The apex of human thought and achievement.
Jesus.
But behind the shiny exterior is a company working on diabolical experiments and techno-organic wonders of the future. Black market research done by unassuming pawns, guarded by state-of-the-art robotic sentries. Little human life toils in these halls.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, those robots damaged the boiler. I need to shut it down before it ruptures. What, another one? Better move fast.
These fucking clumsy fucking robots.
Ah, there's always one more, isn't there? Looks like that was the last one. Now to find out what's going on in here.
Like, oh my god. Centuries of the future. They're just bumping into shit. They damage things. Alright. Really that then we disable shit on the way there. So we will end up with that electric door is the
These things are
area
huge.
we have to go to.
They must control the cooling system for the whole complex. I bet I can get into the rest of the complex through the air vent.
Yep.
But if I don't turn off those turbines, I'll be spider puree.
Yep. Gotta get in there.
The control room. I'll need to shut down those lasers to get there.
Okay. Time for us to do some puzzling.
I need to get all three actuators in a close pattern to turn off the lasers.
Yep.
The center area must be where I need to combine them.
It's like a Venn diagram.
I bet this room controls those turbines out there. Bingo! There! That did it. Now to see where those vents go. Come out to the coast. Have a few laughs. There must be some information here about where Dr. Connors is. Let me see. Bingo! He's in the Special Projects Lab Central Tower. Looks like I need to head in that direction.
Door number 2.
Which must be in the security room.
Good. Oh, what's this?
Another laser grid? Where's the trust, people? I mean, really?
Yeah. Off.
That takes care of the door.
So I got taser weapon. Turn off the security. There we go. Now, if this is the boss fight, I'll have to let know you guys do. You have to do a thing. If you do not do it, you fucking cannot beat the level.
This place is gigantic.
The failure to do a thing means you'll not beat the level at all. You just have to. You can, even if you had like infinite health or anything on, like the cheat, you cannot even hurt the boss. What the fuck? What the fuck? So I aimed at that thing and I just decided, no, I'm just gonna drop you to the left of it. And you can't swing at all afterwards.
This place is gigantic. From the looks of all this electricity around me, this must be the main power conduit for all of biotech.
Yep. Oh, hang on.
Great. Force fields. There must be a switch around here that turns them off.
Yep, that's why I had to go up.
That took care of one of them. There must be a switch for each door.
Yep. No, no. This part, please. Yeah. God damn. How come I was able to web swing all the way up there?
That took care of one of them. There must be a switch for each door.
Ow, what the fuck? You want to hit L2 to lock on. I don't have to when it should be, but I should be hitting the other button. Nope. Shit. Ah, fuck. One first, I guess I gotta go this way.
Well, that seemed to do the trick.
Oh, okay.
Drone generators. Have to take them out before they take me out.
Yep. They're again, like from the previous game, they work very similar to the symbiote generator things. Except we gotta hit 3 objects instead of 2. You wanna... Sneak green, it's like... Nothing? And in that room we go.
That took care of the second field.
Get out, please. Thank you. I take taser weapon, which will make this a little bit easier. I just need to find more web fluid. They can't just push this. I'm just ready to...
Laser turrets. They don't skip on the security around here. If if I play it right, I can get those lasers to fire and destroy each other.
Yep.
That should overload the force field and give me access to the switch.
Just do that. That's so weird to me. Okay, so we also now know certain things we can do, certain icons, so.
This place is... That took care of one of them. There must be a switch for each door.
Okay.
Well, that seemed to do the trick. Drone generators.
Here's a weapon, please. Ooh, taser fucking. Every time I'm trying to, one of those, I'm trying to web all. It's like, nah.
That took care of the second field. Laser turrets.
So how do I? There we go. So it's not that I had to use the lasers to destroy all the turrets. I just had to get them destroy 3 and then just punch the shit out of the last one. Okay. That off, which turns off that field, which turns that off. I know, yeah, I know the 2000 Spider-Man game. That one back to front of what to do. Okay, I played it so many times, but this one not so much.
Why can't these things get easier instead of harder? Maybe that terminal can give me a clue. What do we have here?
Some bad shit.
Those must be heat sensors on the drones. If I can raise the heat in here to match my body temperature, I'll be invisible to their sensors. Great. This one has 3 switches and an oscillating force field. If I time my web shooters right, I should be able to fire through right when it's down.
Yeah, go down, go down. Okay. Please stop that. What are you doing? Go, go, go.
Onwards and upwards.
Oh. It goes in a circle. Okay.
Nice. Shaft, lasers, electric fields, huge, crushing iron doors. That's just what I need. Yep, just what I need.
It's a fucking journey to get the goddamn counters. Holy shit. Just to get to that fucking door over there. If my character would like to not... What time we got? Web smear that fucker. What the fuck?
Nice. Oh, wait a minute. My hunch was right, but that turned on more defensive measures.
What the fuck?
Four more to go.
It looks like a fucking door. No, we gotta go to the straight top. I was thinking maybe there's like an extra thing. Oh, thank God, some health. Go. Oh my God. Why the fuck is it changing direction? Actually, I think I can hit. I actually hit this from here.
Two more.
Damn it! There's two more to go. Dead. Yeah, start from the beginning again.
Nah.
Oh, hi, I jumped up there to try to get up here, and I was like, no.
My hunch was right, but that turned on more defensive measures. Four more to go.
I'll find if I destroy the thing. But
I'm already at full health.
that's the first for everything.
I'm already at full health.
Okay, I was doing that. Whatever. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I'll face through that shit. Huh. Come on.
Two more.
Yep. Anything special up here, like health? No. I am to have no more health, sadly. Oh, go. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Oh my god. After this...
That does it. Now all I have to do is get to that door. Oh, great. More drones. As if there weren't enough going on in this place.
All right. Boy, do I love fucking that type of shit. Boy, do I love it when I'm fucking trying to get somewhere. It's like, oh no. I'm not gonna put you exactly where you're aiming. We're just gonna get right there. Here we go. There we go. Don't even get to go through the door. Just stand outside it. There we go. And I went through a meticulous event somewhere.
Maybe this wasn't the lizard. This amount of damage would do the Hulk proud. Now come on, Doc. Give me a sign here. Let me know you're okay.
The lizard.
Relax.
Damn it. Okay, so you have to go in a room. Show you.
I can't fight the lizard. Not if there's a chance to bring Dr. Connors back. These containers must hold the ingredients to the antidote Dr. Connors was working on. If I combine them, I can use my web spinners to inject the lizard and bring the doc back.
Yep. If you do not do this at all, you will not defeat the lizard. Watch this shit. He grabs you by the head and throws you through the wall.
Yeah, those walls are just as hard as I thought. Why couldn't the doc experiment with bunny DNA? Had to be a lizard.
Yep. Well, to be fair, he wanted his arm back, and he picked the lizard because that was the only thing. There's a special web thing I'm supposed to grab. Just gotta figure out what the fuck it is. Right there. Come on. Web his ass. Yep. So the announcer voice is telling you where the next vat spawns. You get three shots per thing. So you run out, it spawns in the next area. That's some bullshit. I literally hit him right at the end with that. It's like, nah, that didn't count. Okay, back doing that thing again.
I can't fight the lizard. Not if there's a chance to bring Dr. Connors back. These containers must hold the ingredients to the antidote Dr. Connors was working on. If I combine them, I could use my web spinners to inject the lizard and bring the doc back.
Override and hit exit. Like this waits for a little bit to let you do that.
Yeah, those walls are just as hard as I thought.
See it right there? Damn it. That's fucking horseshit right there, honestly.
Why couldn't the doc experiment with bunny DNA? Had to be a lizard. Tell you one thing, I'm not paying for this mess.
See why you would. Or do you guess what just happened? Oof. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Hey, Alan. Welcome back. You're currently fighting the lizard. Come on. What? Oh, come on. You forget. It's really only 2 locations. Yeah. So basically, right before the fight, you have to make an antidote. And if you do not do that, like just fuck around for a little bit, you will not be able to beat him. Because you have to hit him with the thing in order to even damage him. Got him. And I think people were kind of upset. Lizard was in Spider-Man from the first Spider-Man game, but you couldn't fight him.
What happened to you?
Electro was here. He wanted information on the BioNexus project. He's assembled all the parts, but he's still not able to make it work.
I mean,
what is this BioNexus device?
He just came in and zapped the shit out of him. That was literally the intro to the game.
On Electro, it'll make him a god.
Yeah.
You have to stop him, Spider-Man.
But how do I stop him, Doc? What's he missing?
I don't know what it is. Dr. Watts kept all the secret notes about the final phase of the project secret.
Yeah.
Go to her lab. It's on the other side of the complex.
Thanks, Doc.
Shake his one good hand.
Whoops.
Hold where you are, Spider-Man. Failure to comply will result in the use of force.
Sorry, boys and girls, but I don't think I'm gonna let you arrest me today.
But yeah, and of course the fucking doctor, or who's working on an electronic device, is named Dr. Watts. Yep. we have to get to those.
Lasers must be giving my position to the drones.
Yep.
If I don't take them offline, I'll never get to Dr. Watts' lab.
Ooh, that cone. That's supposed to be a light. Look at all those robots. Just these robots.
Bingo!
Bingo bango, baby. Come on.
4 more to go. Hey, it wouldn't help to say I'm not the bad guy, would it?
Yeah, we already established in the first game no one gives a shit.
It's 3 down, 3 to go.
It's so weird to me because it's like a laser sight on you. And it's just like, hey, this is where that's where Spider-Man is.
2 more.
More taser webbing.
You wouldn't do this to War Machine, would you? I think there's 1 more left.
I think it's over here, maybe? Yeah, I see it. I think. Yep. Over there.
Looks like that did it.
Yep. Failures. There we go.
Now what happened in here? Well, let's hope the computers came through undamaged. Bingo! I'm in! Huh. Blah, 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 yada, yada. Huh. Sapphires, huh?
Right.
Now
From
I
one
see.
boss fight to another.
Where's anyone gonna get a jewel that size?
Sandman. Now, like the train thing, we actually have to fight him now. We're at a construction site?
Just my luck. A construction site. Hey, wait a minute. Sandman is vulnerable to water, and that looks like a water pump. If I can get the pressure high enough, maybe I can make mud pies out of our little friend
Yep.
here.
This is gonna hurt!
There we go. Now to find the valves.
Come on, motherfucker.
It's working! When Sandman gets wet, he's vulnerable. Great! A one-shot deal. Better get the pressure back up. No more pressure!
Come on, you bastard.
Gonna put your mask in my trophy case. Knock it out! This is gonna hurt!
Keep running.
Knock it out!
Well, I didn't want to smack this fucking.
I almost feel sorry for you. I almost feel sorry for you.
Damn it! Get over here.
I almost feel sorry for you.
Just keep jumping. Just keep jumping.
No more pressure.
This is gonna hurt.
No more pressure.
I'm gonna bury you.
Obviously, this is how the boss fight goes. You fill that thing up to the maximum. Then we hit him with that water. Oh!
You won't stop us this time. I almost feel sorry for you.
The fuck? Come on, get in there. He did not. Like. Get the fuck over there, come on. What I'm trying to do is hit someone with this fucking explosive barrel. It's like, nah, you ain't doing that.
Yeah, bring it on, chump.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna bury you.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of the fight. Hopefully, I don't get
Time
killed.
for your dirt nap, wall crawler.
God damn. Come on, please kill him. There we go. He's dead. Oh.
Nighty-night, Sandman. Looks like security's made it to the lab. I think I got what I needed anyway. Huh?
Oh, shit.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, great. Just great. Well, I could hope that Electro can't read, but I guess he could have someone do that for him.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not too late getting to that museum. What do I do about the doctor, though?
Just like.
Electro probably still needs the doctor to show him how the device works, so she should be safe for now. Let's hope Electro's as dim as he looks.
Gotta tell the boss. Gotta tell the boss.
Fist-sized gem. Why would you create a device that relies on something that not only doesn't exist, but cannot be made by man? There must be something you are not telling me, good doctor, and I want to know what it is.
Boss, look!
Tonight, we hit the museum tonight. And this time, that meddlesome bug won't be able to stop me.
Yeah, it's fucking... It's like fucking, like goddamn, Batman and Robin thing with the fucking... Getting diamond at the fucking beauty pageant that fucking Mr. Freeze goes to steal.
Not so fast, bug! Or tonight, you're not gonna be the only one who gets squashed.
This is a new low even for you, Electro. I'm the one you want.
Fool! This was never about you! This was about power!
Alright. Now, I may not be an expert in all powers of supervillains. Like, I don't know everyone. I don't remember fucking Electro being able to do shit like this.
Hey, how you doing?
Like, I don't think these are robots that they put into a display case. Because that wouldn't make any sense.
This is it, true believers. Spidey's headed for a final showdown with Electro. The sparks are gonna fly, that's for sure. But if our hero isn't quick on his feet, he'll find himself in deep trouble.
Yeah.
Electro's managed to block the exit with electricity. I have to find out where the source is and shut it down.
Thankfully.
First things first, I have to take out these samurai. That didn't work either. If I can't get close to it, how do I turn it off? Say, your kung fu's pretty good. Wait a second. Do any of you guys know Iron Man?
Mum's the word.
Man, I could use some inner peace right now, but I'll settle for no more samurai.
I remember. Wait a minute, I think I remember that.
That seems to be working. Gotta find more pieces.
Yeah. I'm remembering now.
Ow, that's smart.
We get the
Swords don't do that.
I mean, electric shorts probably do.
Wait a second. Do any of you guys know Iron Man? These samurai are suffering from red, itchy, swollen eyes.
Yeah. We gotta take down the robots.
Wait a second. Do any of you guys know Iron Man?
Take their check and take their... What the fuck? Alright, we're restarting the level. Just fall through the world. Ah, well. At least I know how to defeat the enemy.
First things first, I have to take out these samurai. Wonder what's hiding behind here. These samurai are suffering from red, itchy, swollen eyes. That seems to be working. Gotta find more pieces. These samurai are really tough. Better find the power source so I can get out of here.
If I remember correctly, we have three up.
These
We have
samurai are suffering from red, itchy, swollen eyes.
we are 3 levels to the end.
These samurai are suffering from red, itchy, swollen eyes.
I think there's 2 fights I remember with Electro. One is in the museum here, which will be I think the next part, and then the final battle with Hyper Electro, as I remember him. He's an exclusive to the game, just like how Monster Ock was. But I don't but I don't think of that as impressive. Because it's literally just like an energy version of Electro. Just like yellow energy thing and it flies around. It's not like a unique thing, like, oh yeah, it's a symbiotic. The Carnage symbiote on Doc Ock, like, ooh, that's kind of that's a interesting look. It's like, with this one, it's like, very similar. It's like the ultimate Electro.
Say, your kung fu's pretty good.
Yeah, this is... Okay.
Man, I could use some inner peace right now, but I'll settle for no more samurai.
If we can bring these fuckers out here, it would be so bad, because I got these parts. Emma. In here you go. Alright, come on in. Come on.
These samurai are suffering from red, itchy, swollen eyes. Wait a second. Do any of you guys know Iron Man?
What the fuck? I aimed right. What? Okay. Okay, hopefully at least one or two more. Hopefully it's just the one.
Electrified swords and armor versus fists.
Oh.
Aw, that hardly seems fair for you guys.
That hardly seems fair for you. Come on.
Ow, that's smart. Swords don't do that.
Well, oh, more enemies. There we go.
What a relief. Hopefully I can find Electro, get the gem, and save Dr. Watts. Man, Spider-Man's work is never done.
Okay, so I forgot about that. Though the enemies keep respawning when you have used up all of like this, all the armors that were around.
Electro came this way, but this isn't the Turndorf exhibit.
Oh.
I want to get to the top of this exhibit, but Electro's not making it easy for me.
Yeah, climb. The history of the Earth, which means we gotta climb.
Lightning rings. I suppose it could be worse. Yeah, I think a lightning cascade qualifies as worse.
God damn it.
My spider sense is trying to tell me something.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Allow me to rain on your parade, wall crawler!
And these TVs will barbecue you. My spider sense is trying to tell me something.
Damn.
came this way, but this isn't the Turndorf lightning rings! I suppose it could be worse.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I think a lightning cascade qualifies as worse.
Fucking A.
My spider sense is trying to tell me something.
Oh,
Allow me to rain on your parade!
God damn it.
Remember, kids, TV rots the mind. Yeah, I think a lightning cascade qualifies as worse.
Ah, what the fuck?
My spider sense is trying to tell me something.
Yeah, someone's being fucking... Oh shit, comic.
Look what I found. And these TVs will barbecue you.
Okay, with the Ice Age.
My spider sense is trying to tell me something.
This is as high as we got before, which is the modern day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our tour of the ages of man. Next, the pounding of Electro exhibit.
There we go. Now we're on the last 2 levels. So I remember it's a fight with Electro, and then you have another fight with him, and that's the final level of the game.
Give it up, Electro. You can't find the jewel, and you've lost your hostage. Even without the jewel, Electro's pretty pumped up. Better take him out quick. Oh no! Electro can use everything in here against me.
Yep.
Nowhere to run. You can't win this time, hero. You are nothing compared to my power.
What the? I don't remember. God damn it.
I'll try you where you stand.
Grab the health, please.
You are no match for me.
God, I don't...
Try this on for size.
Oh, that's the fucking comic right there.
Nowhere to run.
I'm just trying to get this comic, man. And the game is taking my inputs and reversing them.
Spider-Man.
Look what I found.
You are no match for me. Try this on for size.
Yes.
You won't stop me this time, Spider-Man. Get away!
Yeah, well, I knocked myself into some health, which is, I guess, nice. Yeah.
You are no match for me.
Damn it.
This is only the smallest fraction of my power.
Now we got fucking lasers.
I'll dance on your grave.
Well, if my character would stop fucking, like, immediately wanting to bounce
Time, Spider-Man.
down there, it wouldn't be such a big problem. Damn it. Hey, Spidey, you want to stop? Yeah.
I'll dance on your grave.
Yeah, we got a little bit of some control delay now, which is never good. What the fuck hit me? No, before the like before the electric thing hit me. I think it's... Oh, he's almost dead. There's health, I know.
Nowhere to run.
Please grab the health. Well, shit. God damn it. Okay.
Try this on for size. Nowhere to...
Got him. Oh. Now, and that was the easy part. Oh, we got a new costume, too. Did that without dying.
I have to get this someplace
Yep,
safe while they're
last
fighting.
level.
Give me the jewel, Spider-Man! Give me the jewel, or this one dies!
Okay, how about a trade?
Throw the jewel and I'll send the doc. I can fry her before she ever reaches you.
Let's hope you're wrong, Electro.
Toss it up, throw her. And it's the biggest fuck up in Spidey right here. He missed.
Mate.
Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa!
Are you all right?
Ugh. Did I get the license plate of that lightning bolt that struck me? Where's Electro?
He left. I'm not sure where to.
I think I might have an idea.
Yep.
Where would you go to be on top of the world? I'm coming, Electro. Your power play ends tonight.
Tonight, Electro dances with the gods!
The finale of the game was on the World Trade Center. And I'm already fucked up according to this costume. Is that what I got? I got the fucking got my ass handed to me Spider-Man costume. I'm wearing I got the battle damage suit.
First, I have to disable the capacitors along the sides. If Electro doesn't flash fry me first.
I'm trying to remember how the fuck this works. There we go.
Those generators make Electro vulnerable. Electro's invulnerable in his lightning form.
We're gonna zap this. Zap it, you motherfucker. You want to zap me, or are you just gonna keep doing that?
Note to self: avoid electrified mine. Now what is he up to?
Oh yeah, he can recharge himself.
Holy hungus! I better disable that tower pronto.
Yep. So that's got that tower.
Electro will be unstoppable if I don't end this here and now. I have to destroy all 4 of these conductors to take out the tower.
It's weird, some of the moves you can hit with melee, but some you cannot.
Hold your horses.
There we go.
Play in a minute.
So that's basically how this battle works. We have to weaken him here on this side of the tower, and then the other side is how he recharges. And then, but we have to, like, if we disable the little generator things, he can't recharge his health.
No Blackbird, no helicarrier, no fantastic car, no reinforcements. Where's the love, people? Where is the love?
Well, it's a Spider-Man game, and I didn't want to do a Fantastic Four or X-Men yet. That's in a little bit. You know, that happens in a little bit. What does that mean with the lightning?
Man, you'd think a guy would get wise to this trick.
Oh, I didn't hit on this ones. Should actually be doing is going to get some health. So, you know, so I don't die. Which is the smart thing I should have been doing, not doing that.
You'd think someone would notice all the fireworks up here.
Yeah. Oh, and I remember what the Daily Bugle says. They're like, oh yeah, Captain America, he stopped Doc Ock.
I'd give my web shooters for a Quinjet right now.
Come up. Yep, watch this.
Up from a broken tower, Electro.
That's what happens. Gotta zap it. Explodes. Brings that down. Yeah, we have this little fucking...
How does it feel, Spider-Man?
This goes to show that good wins because evil is dumb.
Yeah. I disabled your shit. You even see, because he's getting weaker, he's losing his like pure energy form and reverting back.
Time to pour it on.
Dying time is here, Spider-Man.
Come on, give me another zap. Go ahead.
He's flickering.
Got him.
Maybe I've damaged. This goes to show that good wins because
evil is dumb.
dumb.
Like, literally, it was the same move over and over again. And we got another costume. Mighty Thor saves Manhattan from Electro Menace. Bionectrics device in Zeus's tier destroyed by Spider-Man. Ghost Rider, friend or foe? And it's the final thing, is it's the final newspaper.
What the? Now what's this all about? Ugh, I need a new agent.
Yep. So Captain America was the hero for the last game. This one was Thor.
Full house, aces over kings. I win again.
I was never any good at poker.
Yeah.
Oh, so close, so close! If it weren't for Spider-Man, I'd be a god now! Would you shut up? No. You know any other games? All I know is poker.
Elvis.
Nah, but maybe they know a few. Hey, You guys know how to play Go Fish?
So that ending of the first game where he was banging his head. Apparently they were there the whole time. And it's actually kind of interesting how they do the end credits here. So it's Spider-Man crawled up the wall, and all the team members are here.
Wes Merritt's a mutant? I knew it! Hey, are the X-Men hiring? Well, somebody has to root for the bad guys. Hey, I think I know that guy. It's Spider Gap. I could swear he was doing that the last time I passed by here.
Serious?
Where'd he go?
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, that's coming straight out of your security deposit. Wow, he does windows too. Whoa, whoa, she looks dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, Carl, not again. This is the third time this week.
Oh, Carl. Uh-oh.
No debugger and no RAM make Dave go crazy. I guess Ben is up to his normal shenanigans.
The crazy banana smasher. Hey, he's fishing.
Yes, nice texture, good contrast. Brent, this time you are responsible. There may be more of them. I should look around.
Oh, especially
You moved me, Jim. You really moved
the
me.
bat-wielding animator.
Who needs milestones when you can web swing?
There we go. Now, it's a jam. Alright. So yeah. I didn't play this game as much as the first one, so that's why I had to try to remember how you defeat certain things, but some of the stuff we had to just kind of like, hey, fuck it. Just beat the shit out of the guys. But yeah. It's this sequel often doesn't get like fondly remembered or brought up like the first one, which, I mean, fair enough. This game came out, it's like, hey, the PS2's out, we got new games, and they're advertising the movie at the time, so you're like, okay, we'll just get, we won't bother with this, even though the PS2 was backwards compatible with the PlayStation, so all you had to do was just buy it. Buy it, pop in your PS2, play it on PS1 game, But yeah, they do like little improvements, little different combat. Hey, Bruce Campbell. I doubt that's the actor. I think this just another guy named Bruce Campbell. But yeah, like they have like slight different attacks. Like when you did the punch kick, you do a spin kick instead of like just like a back kick. Okay, so those costumes, the pictures I was unlocking, those are the artists. So on each difficulty, you get different art by the different people who have worked on Spider-Man over the years. So the harder the difficulty, like you get like the classic, like there's no sound effects by Tommy Tallarico Studios. He didn't do the main music for the series. Oh hey, D. Bradley Baker. That's fucking all the clone troopers in the Clone Wars. The one guy there. You Sandman, Beetle, Shocker, Professor X, and you got Jen Hale as Dr. Watson Rogue, and Stanley is Stanley. Very small cast, but that was very common. I think I remember what the cheat code was to have everything unlocked so we can just go through it.
Until next time, true believers, Excelsior!
Sorry about that. Just had to make a phone call. Gotta order dinner. So that's why we have. So yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. So actually, let me see what costumes I unlocked for that. What I just did. I think I remember the cheat code. Oh shit! So bow damage, obviously. We got Venom 2 Earth X.
For all of you that haven't read Earth X, Spidey was nice enough to model Venom 2's outfit for you.
Yeah, that was a big change. But let me do this. So I believe this was the password to get everything.
Excelsior!
Yeah. So let's go through all the items, outfits.
Peter Parker's alter ego, the amazing Spider-Man. Spidey's wall crawling and web slinging, combined with his super strength and his amazing agility, make old Webhead one of the most spectacular superheroes around.
Yes, he is. So that's the default. So from Spider-Phoenix to the Negative Zone are all new costumes. From Symbiote, then all the way down will be all from the first game. So you get both.
Spider-Phoenix. What happens when the Phoenix Force merges with one spider-bitten hero? a cosmically powered headache for evildoers everywhere.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you always know Phoenix and Dark fans from the X-Men, but a lot of people don't know about Spider Phoenix when he got those powers. And then we got Prodigy.
Prodigy, a recipe calling for 3-part Spidey, 1 part Thunderbolts, and 1 part huge misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Dusk.
Dusk, even stealthier than the black suit, as Dusk Spidey strikes out from the shadows.
Yep.
A suit made of rubber insulation may come in handy should Spidey face any electrically powered opponents.
Yep. So it says right there, the suit does not conduct electricity. So technically, wearing this suit in any fight with like anyone who's using electrical powers, including Electro, should have no effect on him. And now this was the big boy stuff here, the big thing. I showed this off in the Spider-Man movie game. I also showed this off, I think, when I first went through this game. Like just as a quick, like, hey, look at what this game was after playing the Dreamcast game. But the Alex Ross design costume for the movie before they changed it to what everyone knows it as.
Spidey with a makeover at the hands of the now legendary Alex Ross.
Yeah, phenomenal art from him. He even designed a Green Goblin that was also not used. So there is some art of that does exist.
Alex Ross's Spidey now available in white.
So yeah, so because these all have different powers. So red is double jump.
Spidey with a makeover.
And then the white one allows you to do enhanced web swing.
Spidey now available in white.
And obviously, as I mentioned before, the Alex Ross suit in red here, the base in red and black, used as the superior Spider-Man in that comic book. So yeah, we already went through that one. So now Negative Zone.
The Negative Zone is a strange and sometimes terrifying alternate universe, one that can affect a hero in a variety of ways.
I even like that there's little comments and stuff. So one quick thing.
Spider Phoenix.
It looks slightly similar to that.
The symbiote, now bonded to Venom, used to be Spidey's favorite suit.
Yes.
Well, that is until he found out that it was alive, of course.
Yep. There we got all these.
The suit worn by Miguel O'Hara to stand up for justice in the year 2099.
Mm-hmm. You got Captain Universe.
Captain Universe, powered by the Enigma Force. Trapped on Counter-Earth, our hero dons the nanotech suit of Spider-Man Unlimited.
You have the webbing underneath the arms, but he doesn't have the cape that he's supposed to have.
Costume or superhero prank? The Amazing Bagman.
Hmm? I remember that issue.
Born in maximum clonage, the Scarlet Spider.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Reilly. A serious case of mistaken identities left New York with one Spidey too many. When his loved ones are in danger, sometimes there's no time for the full suit.
Yep. Then we got just Peter Parker, which he has no comment, and then we got battle damage. It says after battling Electro. It's like, well, there was the big boss fight. So he should look like this at the end of it. But yeah, so instead of using cheat codes, like to get like infinite health and everything, you do this system, basically. So you pick whatever suit, and then you can put whatever power you want. This is what I normally would use. Because then you use the web gauntlets, like you do even more, like 4 times as much damage. And then in the gallery here, the portfolio, so you unlock these. So basically, kid mode, the very kid version, they all have like these big heads. And this was the hyper. So you do that, and then you go to normal, which is obviously the same art, but like just normal proportion. There's something really different. But then we jump here. And you have like, the artist is You kind of see it in all these pictures. The artist puts his signature on each one. You see, like, look if you in this one, like bottom right, right by that electric bolt, you'll see his signatures in yellow. And this is all John Romita Sr. So there's like some classic Spider-Man art. Yeah, so kid mode, easy, normal, then hard. You like the classic Spider-Man art. And then these are all storyboards. The height. These are all the headlines. And then yeah, these are what we were earning. We'd find. See the first appearance of Electro here. This one's the first appearance of Sandman. And I guess I won't see it, but this is like the white version of the Spider-Man Ultimate cover from when it first came out. So this one's like, I guess just reading the description there. It's like, so Mary Jane like died, and then it's like a whole mystery thing. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. So gotta fight Venom and fucking Sandman, or they both are working together. I did the little blurb too in the description. Just kind of explains what the issue was about. This was basically the death of Sandman. He lost his ability to hold himself. Then this is the Beetle. So Spider-Man and Human Torch fight the Beetle. Here's the Spider Phoenix. So the fight fucking the villain arcade, god damn it. They got a free Captain Britain. Let's make it back. Ezekiel, he knows the power. Okay. This is the first appearance of the Shocker. This is where the rubber suit comes in. Yeah, so it's try to defect the cousin of Gwen Stacy after, and it's like, oh, you didn't save Gwen Stacy, so I don't want your help, Spider-Man. This is when he goes into the negative zone. Oh wait. So this is two stories then. This is where he goes into the negative zone to get that costume. And then this is where this first time he puts on the Dusk costume. There it is. Identity crosses. So he becomes Dusk because Spider-Man's a vigilante and he has to fucking got clear Spider-Man's name, so now I am Dusk. And then here's the birth of the spider armor. Classic. Oh, and you'd see in that corner right there, fucking the 30th anniversary of the X-Men was advertised on this issue. This is the first full appearance of Hammerhead. And literally read that fucking description. Having just seen the movie on Al Capone, Hammerhead started his own gang after the 30th mob scene. Like, that's it. He's just like, oh, I saw a movie, and that is why I'm like a 30s gangster. So we had to fight the Shocker and Electro. And this is when Spider-Man graduated college. Yep. Then you got this one, Spider-Man teams up with the X-Men. There's Archangel in the back there, I see him. Archangel, Iceman, Cyclops, and Beast. And then this is annual 2001. So this is Mary Jane's back from the dead. Realizes she can't compete with Peter Parker's automatic ego. So it's a separation. Interesting. And it's the last work of Howard Mackie. even having read it from issue 44 from 1994, and that this cover is from the PS1 game. They just reused that art that he had done for the PS1 game. They also did it for the annual. And here's where Sandman and Hydra Man, because James Cameron was working on a movie before Sam Raimi was decided to take the reins, so that's why in the 90s cartoons of Spider-Man, Sandman wasn't in it, because James Cameron was like, these are the two villains I'm going to be using. So they decided, okay, these won't be in the animated series. That's why you don't see Sandman, but you see Hydro Man in that show. It's weird, but I'm trying to remember who the fucking other villain was. And then this is the marriage of Peter Parker and Mary Jane. I think there's two versions, obviously. One is supervillain, superheroes, and the other one's just with normal people. And this is the one where we find out that Mary Jane is pregnant. This is the first appearance of Prodigy. So that's Spider-Man and Thor. This is the rebirth of Electro. I guess he gets he gets electrocuted. To be freaking executed by the electric chair, and that brings him back to becoming Electro. Fucking night. Now this is the new insulated suit. I was to see if we have something related to fucking X-Men in there. So here Spider-Man loses his powers. Yeah.
Our mild-mannered, highly intelligent, sometimes neurotic hero of the game.
Yep.
After merging with the BioNexus device, Electro became pure energy. With nearly infinite power, Hyper Electro will prove Spidey's greatest challenge yet.
I mean, it wasn't that difficult. Destroy the generators, let them zap the thing. He does it over and over again. So these two are in the tutorial. So I'm actually going to do that now. And we are going to do it like this. The full thing. Oh, that would be so cool. I could do it with the Alex Ross suit in the training mode. But here's where Professor X and Xavier come from. Sorry, Rogue.
Of beasts offer to train in our state-of-the-art danger room. This exercise will test one of your greatest abilities, web swinging.
Yep.
To complete this mission, you'll need to turn all of the green areas blue by landing on them or walking over them. Be careful though, do not touch the red areas or you will fail the mission.
Yep. Oh.
Okay, Prof, this should be a piece of cake. I was born for this sort of thing. Pressing R2 allows me to web swing.
Yeah, and because they added that quick lock-on thing too, I should actually mention that. Yep. That's why when we were looking at the costumes that could go invisible, to press select, because it used to be L2 in the first Spider-Man PlayStation game. There we go. Get that golden spider.
What'd I tell you? I'm a natural.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da. It's kind of weird because like I've already done this stuff. Web yank.
This mission utilizes another of your web abilities, the web yank. You can pull both enemies and some objects by pressing down at the same time you press the web button.
All right.
You can yank to the side by pressing diagonally down to the left or right, and the web button to yank in those directions. Follow my instructions and make your attempt.
That sounds easy enough. You gonna do that talking in my head thing? So creepy.
I intend to do just that, Spider-Man.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I intend to do just that.
Web yank straight. Web yank left by pressing diagonally down and left, and the web button.
Easy as pie.
Web yank right by...
Oh, yeah.
Now then, show us your special...
I can tell this will be very useful.
Excellent, Spider-Man. Now, some objects can also be...
Oh, yeah.
Brings you down. Then you get L1 targeting, which you hold down. Then you get L2, which is kind of quick.
This mission tests your L1 aiming abilities. You must make it to the top of the tower without touching the black area. Use your L1 targeting button to aim, and then R2 to swing to the target.
Yep.
Ah, this will come in handy for rescuing cats out of trees.
Now we have to learn the L2 targeting.
In this mission, Spider-Man, you will practice using your L2 targeting feature. When there are multiple targets on screen, you can easily cycle through them by pressing the L2 button repeatedly. When you have your target, press up and the web button to fire impact webbing at it.
Hit only the green targets. You'll fail the mission if you hit the red ones.
Alright. First time Rogas has said anything.
I could use a stuffed rabbit for my girl.
They think it only counts for impact web and not normal web shots. Actually, there's like a survival style mode in, I think, the training mode for the Spider-Man movie game. And if you complete like 50 waves or take down 50 enemies or some shit, you can fight Bonesaw. Boom, bum, bum, boom, bum, 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 bum. Okay, now we gotta learn the zip line, which is what we're doing to get across.
Whoa! This looks interesting.
This is to practice your zipline ability, Spider-Man. These are the only places you may touch. If you touch anywhere else, you fail.
All or nothing, huh, lady? All right, I'll give it a whirl.
Oh yeah, you can't web swing either for this one.
Trying to make this easy, eh? Stand back, people. I'll be back in a jiff.
Remember, Spider-Man, you can only touch the green areas.
Green, right, got it.
Yes. So this whole thing is this. Jump and then you whip zip to the green square. So it's all about knowing your position in correlation to that. Fuck. Yes, retry. Yeah, it didn't recognize me pressing the X to jump at that moment, sadly. Why do we have this kind of matrix looking fucking code going on in the back underneath this training center? This training will make you the best at fucking web zipping. Damn it. Ah, well. Yeah, I don't think even anything happens. You just fucking you just do the thing. Just do the training, get better, but like nothing happens. Like, hey, you completed everything.
This will test your combat skills, Spider-Man. You need to last for 2 minutes to complete this mission.
No problem, Teach. I can do this in my sleep.
All right. Yeah. That's about it. So we'll be ending the stream right now. I ordered food, so I gotta wait for it to come in. But yeah, that was the Spider-Man 2 Electro game that came out. That was pre the changes after 9/11. Very rare game to find. There's a few copies that get on the shelf before they were all recalled. So yeah, we had a new stream. So if you did enjoy my stream today, please click on the follow button down below so you'll be notified every time I go live. I do try to stream every day. Obviously, if you're new here, I do play VR chat and I play a bunch of other games. Kind of what my mood is, like a lot of retro-ish games. Sometimes sometimes some newer games. Because like I do play games like when I'm not streaming. Just kind of depends how I feel. Also, how I feel from work. Because like some days it can be rough, some days it can be normal. But yeah, follow me on my social platforms so you be notified. So you can follow me and get notified about stuff like that. Twitter is a decent place to follow me on. Also post like little quotes and shit like that, including some bonus stuff I worked on. I do have a YouTube for my VOD, so when stuff gets inevitably expire on Twitch, they will be there on YouTube. I do have a TikTok, but it's something on there, and I have a small Discord that has been started. So it's like trying to build the community, get everyone in there. So whether it was morning, afternoon, evening, night, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this as a VOD on either Twitch or YouTube, I wanted to thank you all so much. Oh, trekking. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Where who knows what we'll be playing. This whole thing just was just a random thing I decided to do. You know what? I'll do that. So yeah, take care, everybody.
Just as I let you go, I'll pull back in by your hair on my coat, and all those songs we hate seem to be the DJ's favorite ones today. Not proud of how I hit, but how I handled things.
There we go. I thought I'd find someone to raid in some of the people allowed me yet. I saw him in the word with me yesterday, but I didn't get to say hello because fucking VR chat crashed. So I could go over to Gundalian Car or True Guy 22 which is how I know him. So take care, everybody.